You don't lose your power when things go wrong. You lose it the moment you react without thinking. One word, one glance, one outburst. That's all it takes to hand your control to someone else. Most people live in reaction. Something happens, they snap. Someone speaks, they rush to defend. They feel discomfort, they fill the silence. But what if power isn't in the reaction, but in the pause? The Stoic pause is not hesitation, it's discipline, a space you create between stimulus and response. And in that space, everything changes. The pause is where awareness lives. It's where you separate what you feel from what you do. It's where you ask, is this emotion mine or just a trigger? Marcus Aurelius wrote, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. That estimate happens in the pause. Without it, you act on instinct. With it, you act on principle. You stop being pulled by everything around you. You stop letting other people's chaos shape your behavior. The pause becomes your shield, your filter, your strength. To master the pause, you don't need more time. You need more presence. One breath, 1 second, one conscious decision not to follow the first impulse. It's not about suppression, it's about redirection. You feel the anger, but you don't speak from it. You feel the fear, but you don't act from it. You feel the urge, but you don't obey it. Epictetus taught, it's not things themselves that disturb us, but our opinions about them. The pause gives you space to change your opinion before it becomes a decision. When you pause, you don't just buy time, you build power. Because while others are rushing to speak, to react, to be heard, you're observing, you're choosing, you're conserving energy for what actually matters. Most people regret what they say in haste. Few regret what they said with clarity. The Stoics weren't silent because they had nothing to say. They were silent because they knew when to speak. Seneca said, nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart, and nothing is more powerful than a calm one. Calm isn't weakness, it's readiness. The pause is not retreat, it's strategy. It allows you to disarm conflict without raising your voice, to shift the energy of a room without saying a word, to lead, not react. Because real strength doesn't show up in aggression, it shows up in control. And control isn't about dominating others, it's about mastering yourself. When you pause, you don't lose your voice. You find the right tone, the right timing, the right impact. You speak less, but say more. You act slower, but hit harder. Not out of impulse, out of intention. So next time life tests you, pause. Next time someone provokes you, pause. Next time you feel the heat rising, the tension building, the words forming, pause. In that space, you're not avoiding the moment. You're owning it. You're stepping into it with clarity, not chaos. With strength, not noise. That's how Stoics lead. That's how they stay grounded in storms, calm in conflict, and clear when others crumble. The world reacts. You respond. They rush. You wait. They explode. You pause and then move with power. This is how you reclaim control. This is how you master the moment. This is how you build a Stoic steel mind.